All right, let's now turn our focus then to the East Rand in Gauteng, and we've seen more and more community members in Gauteng coming together to protect their malls and shopping centres from being destroyed. In Katlehong, the community of Hlahatsi section decided to come together and guard the only remaining shopping centre in the area, Hlahatsi Shopping Centre in Katlehong and Vosloorus in the East Rand of Johannesburg, have experienced a spate of violence and looting since the weekend, which has left several malls in the area in complete ruin. We now speak to SABC News reporter Sipho Kekana, who's been monitoring activities in malls around the East Rand. Sipho, a very good morning to you. What's the situation like with the malls in the East Rand?
A very good morning to my brother. On the East Rand this morning, as you put it, I was at the Hlahatsi section in Katlehong. The situation that side was very, very calm. Driving through the street, you have groups of men lining the street, standing around the fire just to keep themselves warm. They've been doing that apparently for the past 3 days, ensuring that no looters actually get anywhere near the Hlahatsi Shopping Centre, that site, which is the only remaining shopping centre in Katlehong. So the community out there in numbers taking matters into their own hands, ensuring that nobody gets close to that shopping center. Each and every car, all the roads leading to Hlahatsi have been blockaded with rocks and various other objects to ensure that no car can actually get to approach that area around the shopping center. Only people who actually reside on those streets are able to negotiate with those guys that are manning those roads and are able to be led through. That is the situation that side. On the other side, as I'm speaking to you right now, I came to the Chris Hani Mall here in Vosloorus, and what we are having here is quite a very interesting situation here. You remember that yesterday, more than 100 people were arrested on this mall alone. So what we have right now, we have large crowds of people outside the mall area, and you have a large contingent of police on the parking lot. So it would seem, I was having a conversation with one of the police officers earlier, and what he is saying is that they do not have any more space to arrest people. So what you have a huge number of people loitering outside, and time and again they keep daring the police by collectively coming into the mall, obviously with the intention of wanting to gain access into the mall and continue looting. And the police have to constantly keep responding to those provocations by the crowds and trying to disperse. And as I tell you that from that conversation that I had with one of the police officers, that they do not have space anymore to arrest people. So what the best thing that the police can do at this stage is just to keep dispersing all these crowds from coming in, but they are unable to make any further arrests. And as I'm talking to you right now, it is also understood that there are still people who are inside the mall itself, but they are unable to come out. Because they don't know how to go through the police that are scattered all over the parking lot here. So sporadically, time and again, you see one or two people coming out, carrying stuff, walking like normal, like nothing has happened, like they're not stealing. And the police have been just standing around waiting for them and just taking away the goods. And some are getting arrested and just being put in a taxi, or they are just let go.
You know, Sipho, yeah, it's quite interesting that you mentioned that the police are just standing by and watching the community members take whatever they are taking. Just a few minutes ago, we were in Alexander when we've seen a heavy presence of the South African National Defence officers. Are you seeing some there?
Yeah, there is a lot of police presence, but as I'm telling you right now, the crowds that are outside, you have huge huge crowds that are just loitering outside, and they are outnumbering the police officers that are on the ground here. And I'm sure that the police have also managed to understand that these are huge crowds. They are outnumbered, so they are just strategically being on the ground here and trying to just keep off the crowds that want to gain entry into the mall. That is the situation that we are seeing. We do not have enough police on the ground to be able to effectively deal with the crowds.
Just looking at the background, it looks very, very quiet. Are you getting a sense that calm has been restored in the East Rand?
I wouldn't say that it has been restored on the parking lot, and that is what you are seeing here. There isn't much activity that is going on, and but like I say, there are huge crowds that are standing outside, and time and again they just keep daring the police by approaching approaching the shops as a collective, and the police are now forced to use ammunition, rubber bullets, and stuff like that to try and disperse them. And in that conversation that I was having with one of the police officers as well, he was telling me that they are running out of rounds as well. They are running out of rubber bullets. So it's actually a very interesting situation that is going on here. One just has to keep has to keep monitoring to see how it is that it is going to pan out. There is a lot of debris on the parking lot to my right as well. And we see a lot of people just coming through as well, trying to see if there is anything that they can pick out of the rubble that is just lying around the parking lot here as well.
All right, Sipho, please be safe. Do take care. Thank you so much for that update. That was Sipho Kekana speaking to us outside the Chris Hani Mall in the East Rand.